turn this other light on. It looks too dark in this bitch. A little bit more light. And we live. What's going on, everybody? This is Mr. Sapiosexual. This is Art for Change Podcast. And this is Therapeutic Thursdays. And I got Maddhadduh Marshall in the building with me, man. What's going on, Maddhadduh Marshall?
Mister, how you doing today?
I'm blessed, brother. Blessed. Glad to be here, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Good, feeling good on this Therapeutic Thursday.
Yes, on this Therapeutic Thursday. Glad to have it with me, man. My co-host is busy this week. So man, I got some mental and some thought-provoking questions, man. So we're gonna dive right into them if you will.
Oh, well, let's do it.
All right, bet. Let's get it, brother. Um, and you can bounce these questions right back off me too, bro. Um,
Okay.
I curated some, and we're gonna go right into them. So, question like is healing journey. What does healing look like to you, and how do you know when you reach that point?
I don't think you can be healed. I don't
Hmm.
think you'll ever know that point. Because the minute you quit, the minute you feel healed is the minute you'll get bruised and banged up and something will need to be fixed again. I think we're
Hmm.
constantly evolving, we're constantly changing, we're constantly picking ourselves up and picking ourselves up after we fall down.
Yes.
So I don't know if there will ever ever could be an end.
So we're never fully healed from your perspective because we're always, and it seems in life we're always going through something. We always have something that's going on. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. That's deep. That's deep. That's heavy from that perspective. I feel like I feel like we can reach a level of healing. I think when one transitions one one aspect of your life and or trauma or traumatic situation, coming out of that traumatic situation and it not affecting you in a major way, I think that that is a part of healing. If you will. Um, Same as if you was in a car accident, and you went
I,
through physical therapy and you now, recovered. I feel like that's a healing journey.
I
The healing.
I got a question.
Yeah,
Do you have any marks on your body from when you scraped or cut yourself as a kid?
I do. Yes, sir.
See, scars still remain even though after all that years you're still healing. The scars still remain.
Huh. That's deep. That's deep. It's still in the some scars. Say some scars just don't. It's hard to heal from. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Some wounds leave lasting effects. I think that is absolutely agree. I agree with that statement. Just like you actually get physical scars where they are permanent. I feel like things in life happen that leave permanent scars on our on our mental. So I agree with that. I agree with that. Let me jump right into question number two. Emotional expression. Why do we often suppress our emotion? First
Because
question.
not all emotion is good emotion.
Yes, I agree. And how can we create a safer space for emotional expression?
There's a lot of spaces for expressing emotion. You just have to find your space to express your emotion. That's the piece. If you have a rage or anger problem, you may want to hit an MMA gym or a gym, a boxing place. You might want to hit that up. If you have a energy and a thing where you like energy and you want to be outside. Maybe you just want to go for a run. Maybe just going for a run, just going outside and getting your Forrest Gump on.
Yeah. Run, Forrest, run. Yes. Find your niche. Find you a hobby. Find something that's recreational to you. They give you natural endorphins. You know what I'm saying? Natural serotonin.
Find your way to be alive.
Find you a way to be alive. Whew, that's heavy. I like that. Find you a way to be alive. Be alive, folks. Don't be here just existing in the moment. You know that you matter. Know that you are worth whatever your dreams and aspirations are. Know that those are within reach, and the only obstacle that you really have is just yourself. Um, mind and body connection. How do you perceive relationships between mental health and physical health in your own life?
What do you mean?
I guess physical health being like physically fit, and mental health like your mental. Like, how do you connect those? Do you find is there a connection in between those? How do you balance your mental and your physical?
I can. I,
Like wellness.
well, I'd probably have to go with. I'm not big on going to the gym. I don't go to the gym. I've I've gone to the gym before. I used to go to the gym a lot. It's not really a thing I want to do now. It's hard to do,
Mm,
especially it's. I guess it's easier to do if you're in a warm climate place. You have motivation to stay looking good all year round. But when you're in a place that's got winter a lot of the time and everything like that, you lose motivation to go to the gym and everything like that. To carry yourselves in great high standards and everything like that, it's easy for motivation to die. you
right.
get you get seasonal depression, stuff you get seasonal depression. So you're dealing with, like, not only you have your normal depression, but now you got seasonal depression that comes around every single time it's winter time, because it's just lasting so long and you're cooped up in the house and you can't do anything. And
Yeah, yeah. I can
so
only imagine what that's like. Cause me myself personally, I'm not a cold person. Like, I can't do well with the cold, so I can only imagine what it would be like in Rhode Island right now, or New York, or Maine. Like, I, m- m- more power to you people who live up that way. Because yeah, me and Cole, we don't get along. I was working in Pennsylvania. I was in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and I was up there. And the job that I was on, like, it was like rain, sleet, or snow. Like, baby, the job has to get done. Just you have to dress appropriate for the weather. So, you know what I mean? I was up there in Pennsylvania. It was 14 degrees. It was 25 wind chill, and it was sleeting. Yeah.
yes. And you don't
Listen,
want to do nothing in that. You don't want to do nothing in that.
I was like, I've never quitted a job in my life, but listen here, I am this close, you know. And I when I felt like I'm gonna quit, like the boss was like, "Man, we gotta get the fuck out of here. It's too goddamn cold." I was like, "Bro, I'm I'm glad you said something because you was gonna lose an employee today." Like, I don't do it. So yeah, and Pennsylvania is nowhere near up north
No,
as far as Rhode Island. So yeah,
Pennsylvania gets cold. Pennsylvania's part of the north. I call Pennsylvania part of the Northeast. It may not be qualified as it, but I like to call Pennsylvania part of the Northeast.
yeah, it's definitely cold as fuck in Pennsylvania. Yeah, more proud to y'all people up there. A lot of people got a misconception that North Carolina is in the north because the name is North Carolina, or they think
Yes.
that because North Carolina, a lot of people got a misconception that North Carolina has cold weather. They associate it with like being in the north, but no, hell no, it's not like that in North Carolina. It's very tropical actually. It's very hot. We get 110, 115 heat index during the summers on the normal. So I'm used to that type of weather. So being I'm used to very extreme heats and people like falling out, but we used to it. But then you drop me down to 30 and 20-degree weather, then you see a little girl come out of me because I'm like, oh fuck this, I can't do it, baby. I can't do it. But to our
It
question,
takes a strong person. It takes a strong
yes,
person.
listen, it takes a strong person. Yeah, y'all are mentally tough people up there because y'all like, yeah, fuck it, it ain't that cold. Like it be up there, motherfuckers be running in shorts and shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
hell
shorts. People every day in shorts and flip flops still in
no.
the
Yeah,
winter.
yeah, like fuck it. Like what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely mental fortitude up there from people from up north. You know what I'm saying? Definitely a tough spirit for sure. Because can't be me. And to me, for my rebuttal to the question that I asked you about the physical and mental, in our own life, I try to stay pretty fit. I try to watch the things that I eat. Uh, I really try to not intake anything that I know that verbally says bioengineering on the label. Like, I'm like, all right, yeah, let me not eat this. So, I mean, of course, things that maybe that get by that's not printed, at least it's out of sight, out of mind. But it's not going to read poison. I still buy it. Like, so. Um, I'm very big on fruit. I do a little workout routine. I haven't done it in a while, but I don't go to the gym. But I try to like do like push-ups, sit-ups, calisthenics really, um, for the most part. So and then like and mentally, what I mean, I just stay connected to God. I read my Bible a lot. I meditate. I spend a lot of time with self. I self reflect, and I say accountability. I think a lot of times people have missed the accountability part. A lot of times, people like to blame their circumstances and blame other people for things that happen in their life without taking accountability for their part in their own, devastation. Should I
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We don't own our shit enough.
say? No, it's like we hate to own our shit, if you will, you know.
I
Um,
think it's the fact that we don't like to be proven wrong.
you said what now? I didn't hear you.
We don't like to be proven wrong.
Right.
Nobody likes to be wrong about something. So taking our own shit and about everything. Sometimes you got to tell yourself you were wrong.
And it's hard to do that. It's
Yes.
hard to do that for some people. It's hard to do that for myself. But that's why I say I have to self-reflect. I mean, I spend time with self to be like, that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
I caused this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I made this bed, so I have to lay in it. You know what I'm saying? I have to be resilient, you know. Um, what experience have taught you the most about resilience? And how do you cultivate it into your lifestyle?
What experience taught me the most about resilience? Probably being homeless.
Speak on it, brother. Speak on it. The listeners somebody may have that same experience. So speak on it. Talk to
I was homeless for a while. There was a time when I was sleeping behind some bushes outside a shower off the beach off Santa Monica Boulevard, off Santa Monica Pier. I stayed in a lifeguard jacket. I mean, a lifeguard house. I stayed there. Mostly behind the bushes, behind this shower thing. Stayed there for a couple of weeks. I bounced around couches before. I've
it. During that experience, what did what did you learn most during that experience? Because I know, even though that was like even though you were going through that at that moment, you know what I'm saying, life is never a loss, it's only a lesson. So during that time, like what was life teaching you? What did you learn during that experience?
That the homeless community is a lot smarter than people give them the credit for.
Say so.
It's cold outside. It's winter. Do you know where they hang out? The public libraries. You go to a library, they're hanging out in libraries.
That is smart because it's open to the public.
Yes,
You can't tell me I can't be in here.
exactly.
I can sit here all day, read every book in this motherfucker if I want
Exactly.
to.
There's a you could go public libraries, gymnasiums for showers, getting a gym membership and keeping it for showers,
Smart, smart.
keeping everything you own in the bus storage locker.
The bus storage locker. Huh. How about that shit?
Storage units. They collect storage units. You wouldn't believe how many storage units are owned by the homeless community.
Huh. How about that shit? I would have never thought that too. Huh.
You wouldn't believe how many of them own storage units and have unbelievable things in storage units.
Right. Like, motherfucker, yeah, be having some shit. You learn how to survive with with bare minimum. You learn what necessities are. I would imagine.
And you also learn that what's important.
Right.
You also learn what's important. You learn that money comes and goes,
Yes.
jobs come and go, careers come and go, cars come and go, houses come and go, couches come and go. Everything can be replaced except for
Everything
people.
except for people. Everything on this world is material. Everything that is materialistic
Can be
can fade.
replaced.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's gonna tarnish. It's gonna age. You know what I'm saying? Everything can be replaced except with us. That once you've gone, they no bringing you back. That's supreme facts, Jack. Hmm, that's deep, man. I see. I love therapeutic Thursdays, man. Because therapeutic Thursdays, man, you get a lot of different. You know what I'm saying? We speak on real shit, but we get a lot of different perspectives on our lives because everybody go through things differently and everybody handle life differently. You know, and everything that you went through is just your testimony. You know, your testimony would allow others to overcome once, you know, it is out there. Once you put it out there into the world for others to receive it, somebody's gonna be like, damn, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, man. Heather Marshall. Yeah,
Thank you. Because it's not easy telling people your downfalls in life.
of course. Of course. Of course. Everybody because everybody only want to tell you the accolades in their
Exactly.
mouth.
No,
You
you
know what I
did.
mean?
People are ashamed of their downfalls. They don't want to. Shame comes with a lot of it.
Yes, absolutely. Right. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to be real no more. You know what I'm saying? This is why people wear filters. This is why most people's pictures are filtered. You know, this is why people put on all these artificial things and labels to feel good about themselves. You know what I mean? Uh, we live in a superficial world, unfortunately. I would love to change that. You know, impact on nature. In what way do you believe nature influences our mental well-being? And how can we incorporate it into our therapeutic practices?
I can say who doesn't love the birds chirping in the morning, but I could name a whole bunch of people if they start chirping too early. That would probably so want to shoot them things because they're chirping too early and they're waking them up. So that's a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
I would say like like just listening to nature, birds, and
Yes, I think I, I think it's very therapeutic to be in nature. I think that I think it's good to every now and then take your shoes off and let your souls hit earth and be grounded. You know, um, beaches, the lakes, a pond, sitting up under a tree, reading a book at a park. You know, off in the distance, away from everybody. I feel like these are all natural ways to get serotonin, natural ways to create endorphins, positive uh, uh, chemicals into your brain, if you will. So I agree with that, bro. I think nature and mental health kind of go hand in hand. Most people, like you just said, you said people get depressed and seasonal depression when they're cooped up in the houses. You know what I mean? When the weather is so intolerable that you cannot be outside. That people end up becoming depressed from just can't do nothing, can't go nowhere, just want to from being cooped up. So I believe that nature really does help with your mental. I mean, think about our fellas are incarcerated and ladies that are incarcerated. It really fucks up your mental when you don't get that recreation, when you don't get that nature, when you don't get that sunlight. I feel like that is our essence. So I think it is very natural to us. So when we rob ourselves from it, I think that also contributes to depressions, anxieties, stresses.
robbing people of clean air is just
Yes, yes, yes. Pollution is real, and it's a lot of pollution up north because a lot of industrials and industries and plants up north. So I know when the only time that I've been in Jersey, the one thing that I remember about Jersey is the smell.
that's
It,
one
it
thing
has
they say about Jersey. Yes.
the very distinct smell, bro. Like the air is just not it. It feels low quality. you know, in North Carolina, we're very green. We got the mountains and shit. We got forests and shit. So, um, the air quality is very dense. You taste the damn air. So it's almost a difference in breathing too when you go up there because it feels like the air is like thinned out. Nah, for real. D, you done stepped in the building. What's going on,
What's
my
going
brother?
on, man?
Ah, hey, what up?
What's
You
going
know,
on,
hey,
brother?
hey,
What up?
night shift shouty. I'm out
Nice
here.
shit. Shawty.
I gotta grab something real quick.
I never seen you with a vest on.
Oh, so I won't be working? That's what. Hold up. What the fuck you saying?
I ain't say you don't be working. I said I ain't never seen you working.
Yeah.
he
Yeah. Let me take my shit off there. Hold on. Let me take my shit
said,
off.
"Let me tell you shit on there. Hold on, nah, nigga, you ain't gotta take your shit off
Nah,
on me.
nigga.
Nigga, that's the working
I'm
shit.
good.
Nigga, I ain't never seen that. Nigga, that's the working video.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah.
How everything going? What we talking about? How everything going?
Therapeutic Thursdays, bro. We just
Yeah.
going through the motions. The last question I asked Maddhadduh was like impact on nature, and if you want me to run it back, I'll run it back to you. It's like, in what way do you believe nature influenced the mental well-being, and how can we incorporate it into our therapeutic practices?
What was his answer? What was
Maddhadduh.
your
What
answer,
was
Matt Hatter?
what was my answer for the last question? I just
I
had to.
I think hold up. I think nature causes actually because I heard y'all. I was watching y'all before I hopped on. heard y'all speaking about depression. Nature can cause depression, actually,
Yes.
because that puts you out of work. Like nigga, like if we got a hurricane, we're stuck together. That can cause fights with families because y'all all stuck in one area. Like I learned that from being in Florida. Like with hurricanes, like hurricanes is not, it's not like a tornado. Hurricanes is fucking like it's days and days that cause violence with like buying water. We running out of water. Like nature causes a lot of stuff. Like it causes like envy because like a lot of people go back to work before certain people. It causes robbery. Like a lot of robbery because you know if I ain't got shit, you know, you got some shit, you know, I need your shit. Like that's it. So yeah, I mean, it costs a lot of shit.
Hoarding.
Hey, and the most nature cause is like bad nature is pregnancies. A lot of fuck. There's a lot of fucking really I shouldn't do, but fuck. Hey, a lot of fuck going on.
Is that a bad thing?
It depends.
But is
Cause
that but
and then that's what it depends if you're on welfare or you can take care of them.
okay. But how does that connect to your mental? How does that connect to your mental well-being?
Cause like you ever busted a nut? Like it's a relief. Like what the fuck?
What we gonna do with him, man?
He's talking about that sexual seduction.
Yes, I mean somebody got to understand. Yeah.
That Usher Confessions number 19.
Maybe I came in at the wrong time.
Hey, so
No,
look, go ahead, go ahead.
no, I'm good. I'm done with the answers for that.
Social media role. How has social media affected mental health positively and negatively? And what can we do to negate its impact?
Put it down.
Or put it down.
Designate hours of
I think it's
phone free time, phone free hours, device free hours.
all about how it's all about perception. Like how you take it. Like that's
All
the same
right.
thing with,
All right, all right, let's do this. Let's do this. Maddhadduh Marshall, you give me the negatives. Be you, you give me the positives of social media.
Okay.
According to your mental health.
all right, let's do it.
All right. Maddhadduh, go.
I don't look good in these photos. I'm I'm not getting a lot of likes and everything. I post a lot of photos during the summertime. I'm getting ready to hit the beaches. I want to have me a good summer like everybody else. But guess what? I'm not getting no likes. But I tell you what I am getting. You look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. What did the marshmallow? What did you eat the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
Oh, the Michelin tire man.
That Diet Coke's not going to help with those 3 Big Macs, sir.
Hey, but you ain't no fat person though. What the fuck? All right, so
No, he was saying social
I know
media.
you're
I
not
got
talking about him. Yeah.
I got a dad bod.
Hey, me too. I ain't gonna lie.
I got a dad bod.
I do too. I think all 3 of us probably do. But are you done, Marshall?
For that negative for right now, yes.
All right, so I think the positive is you can go viral. with anything, and then
How
you
does
can
that
you,
how that help your mental connected to your mental health?
going viral.
Yeah.
It shoots up your confidence.
Okay. Go ahead. Speak on
Yeah.
it.
So like nigga, if we go viral, like let's say we go viral with our
Right.
podcast,
Right.
I'm already big headed. You big headed. Nigga, do you know where this shit would go? Like, yo, it take this to the next level, and then like us going viral brings more people, and only thing we have to do is use our big headedness. I don't know if that's a word or not, but it is today. We use our big headedness and like we take advantage of the situation. I think that's the most important thing of going viral and social media in general. Uh,
Okay.
you're taking advantage of the situation and you use it to get like so. Some people go viral. They don't want to be on social media. They don't want to be doing content creators, but
Mhm.
they use it to do what they really want to do and they capitalize off of it. That's what I feel.
Do you know how many
So,
people are online, are on the internet and posting videos daily, hoping to go viral? I like to think you have the better of a chance of getting struck by lightning twice while hitting the lottery.
Say so. Say
yeah,
so. Without a proper formula, because it's a formula to the algorithm. If you follow the formula, you know what I'm saying, you can crack the algorithm. You know,
yeah.
that's why the people who do be able to keep redoing it over and over again because they just repeat the process. Um, but speaking on, you know, what I'm saying the change and the transition from something going viral to it producing something greater for you. Um, what ways do y'all cope with change? And what ways could you tell the listeners how to navigate coping with change in a more smooth transition?
Oh, I'm the worst at talking about this. I hate change.
Hey, so change it depends on what kind of change. Like, cause change can be good change or bad change. But like, I had to learn this. Like, it's all about adjustments. But change comes with an adjustment. I'm gonna use the word adjustments. That comes with within yourself. You gotta be able to like, all right, because every day I don't know what the fuck I'm walking into with work. So I can walk into some crazy shit. I gotta be able to like, I got, and that comes with expectations too. So I'm walking into work. I'm expecting something, and then they hit me with something else. You know, you get what I'm saying? And Antonio, you can relate. You do, Mister. You can relate. You do construction.
Right, right.
So they hit me with one thing. I'm already expecting this, but now like it changes real quick, and change is it's a part of self growth, and
Yeah.
um it's a part of self management. A lot of people don't talk about self management. You got to
Mm.
manage it.
Gotta
Like
manage it.
yeah, because you know I can manage all these guys. I can tell them what to do and all that, but I got to manage me too.
Exactly.
So
Absolutely.
yeah,
I
Marshall.
like that perspective. Look at
Yeah.
you, B. I
Hey,
like the work
I'm
B
at
you.
work. Hey, I just had to deal with.
I like
I just had to deal with that today.
I like the work be you. Hey,
Hey, damn,
maybe,
I got to stay on night shift.
man, maybe the work be you need to come out, boy. He dropping them jewels on Therapeutic Thursday. I like that, man. I like
Man,
I got to work nights on Thursdays.
that.
you need to get yourself an assistant called Manage You.
I got two
Be
assistants.
be you and manage you.
Be
Be you,
you,
man.
manage you. I got an assistant. Hey, her name be her. That's my assistant. That's my
I
shawty.
like
Yeah.
it.
But
Like,
yeah, no, but honestly, real shit. Like this week taught me, like, yo, I was so used to my same schedule, and like I said, Mister, you know how this construction shit go. I'm used to my same schedule, so like I ran into a lot of stuff, like a lot of obstacles,
yeah,
like because like now it's dark. I'm used to working in daytime. It's dark right now.
right.
Stuff like that. So it's adjustments and it's like
So
and
y'all got like drop lights or what? Oh, you say everything's inside. I remember.
it's inside, but our connex is outside. And we got to go through there and get material. We can't leave material on site because they'll steal it.
Yeah.
That happens on all sites.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, people who do still.
So yeah, I mean, I could go on and on, but yeah, Marshall.
Yeah.
So how you feel about that question you just, Mister?
Well, coping with change.
Yeah, the question
Um,
I just answered. Yeah.
yeah, coping with change. How do you cope with change? I think change is inevitable. I think change is necessary. I think if you're not changing, you're not growing.
Yeah.
I think certain change is necessary, but I mean, I'm a robot to certain things. Certain things I don't like to change as well, just like Maddhadduh Marshall. Um, but on but in other ways, I'm always optimistic and open to the subject of change.
I'm open to change, but I'm so good on routine. When I have a routine, it's so easy for me.
Yes,
I'm better when I have a schedule, a routine, and everything like that. It's a lot easier than having to fly by the seat of my pants. I don't like doing that anymore.
right.
You know what you call that? You call that OCD. Marshall, so you got OCD?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
I don't think so.
slight. You might have slight
I
OCD.
don't think so.
I do have OCD. I have a couple OCDs. There's certain things that I just cannot not and have to do. Weird shit. And so I have certain OTDs about certain things for sure. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Like what?
I can't get out the shower without putting socks on. Like I can't let my clean feet touch the dirty ground.
Okay. And y'all niggas call me bougie and spoiled.
It's not a bougie and spoiled thing. It's an OCD thing. Like, bro, like my mind just
I got a question. What's the
yeah.
difference between OCD and superstitious?
Because it's not. I guess it's nothing superstitious about it. It's just that in my mind, I know that floor is dirty. I just washed myself. Me
So it's
putting
a
my
superstition. You know your feet are going to get dirty. It's a superstition. You know your feet are going to get dirty.
I guess
So,
I guess I guess when I hear superstition, I guess
It's
I
like
hear
when I hear
like
superstition.
us splitting the pole or some shit.
Yeah,
Like
I was just about to say that. All right, we split the pole. Yeah, we got bad luck. That's what yeah. Or you walking under a
right,
ladder,
that type
construction.
of shit.
Yeah.
I guess I don't think it's superstition because it's like it's a supreme fact. Motherfucker, your foot, the floor is dirty. You step on it, your foot is now not as clean as it was a second.
But you gonna wash your ass again the next morning, so or the next day.
Huh? I told you this. That's why it's an OCD. It's just the crazy shit that I can't shake. I just do. Been doing it my whole life. Like I got used. I can't um use the bathroom in public places because I got to strip naked.
Oh yeah, I be butt ass. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I be butt ass naked when I take a shit, nigga. Oh yeah, all the clothes come off, nigga. I gotta be at the crib,
I gotta be at the crib. I gotta be at the
nigga.
crib.
I done went home before,
I
like.
don't. I will go home. What do you mean? What's about it?
Either
I
you
will
got to
leave.
have like the top close, the top cleanest bathroom, or like nigga, I'm at home.
Yeah.
That's why I don't eat certain shit at work. Actually,
Yeah. Oh
that's
yeah. I don't eat at work at all.
yeah.
Nah,
So,
I don't play about
yeah.
it.
I'm butt ass naked, ball swinging, everything. Like, yeah, like yo, I'm going.
And if I feel and if I feel a little gassy when I first wake up in the morning, I ain't leaving the house until I go, even if I gotta be
Yeah,
late from work. Because I'm
yeah.
not finna get to work and it's gonna be like, on me, and I can't do. Oh hell no! Like I can't.
That,
I
hey,
can't
hey, that,
even.
that,
I can't
that
even in
shit
that
sitting at the
situation.
bottom of your stomach. Like, that shit sitting right
No
here,
man.
right here.
We ain't doing that all day. Now, damn sure not going in that porta potty. You ain't that shit the fuck up.
Exactly. Oh yeah. As many ass cheeks touch that shit. You got me fucked up.
No, I can't even do it, bro. And the smell alone is just I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, the power of gratitude. How do you practice gratitude and transitioning throughout our lives? What about you, Phyllis? How y'all practice gratitude? How do you
Celebrating the small wins,
celebrate the small wins?
whether
Hey,
it's catching every green light on the way to work,
Go
them
ahead.
not being sold out of the freaking whatever you needed, and you would go went and picked it up, and it said there were only 3 left or 2 left, and you were like, "Oh man, am I gonna get this or am I gonna have to order it?" And you go pick it up, and it's still there.
Right.
Just celebrating the small wins,
Yes.
whether
yeah.
it's just somebody waving at you, that could be a small win.
It's a small win.
Hey, so
I,
I was at the gas station today.
because so many people don't feel seen, don't feel seen. So you know what I mean. Just you waving at me is a win.
I was at the gas station today before I came to work tonight, early, right before I came to work, And I'm talking to this lady, and she was going through some stuff, and I didn't know. I was just being me, like, all right, I was being nice, and she appreciated so much, like so much, and
Right.
that comes with small wins and small goals, Marshall. Just to piggyback off Marshall, like small goals, like everyday goals, like make somebody happy, even if you're not in a good mood. Because I wasn't in a good mood because I just had woke up. I didn't want to fucking go to work.
Right.
Yeah, I want to do the podcast tonight and all that. I didn't want to fucking go to work. I was in a bad
Hmm.
mood, but that don't mean I got to put somebody else in a bad mood. And it felt good for me to make her happy, stuff like that. Small goals, daily goals.
Right.
So yeah. What about you?
I wake up and I thank God every day for life. Um, I'm
Yeah,
thankful, just like Matt had said. I'm thankful for small things. I'm thankful for a sound mind. I'm thankful for all my senses. I'm thankful for you know being able to have a job. I'm thankful for my transportation. I'm thankful for getting to work safely, getting home safely. Thankful for my kids. Like, bro, like I'm filled with gratitude. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um, that's just who I am. Like, I don't look at my cup half empty. My cup is only half full. You know, I don't even think negatively at all. Like, I don't think, oh, what is this? No, I don't even think like that. I don't even allow that to come into my mind. Everything I
yeah,
do, I think is going to be successful. I am uh, some people would say delusionally, optimistic because I am like, if I put my mind to it, I'm gonna do it, and it's just gonna go, and it's gonna
yeah,
be what I say it's gonna be, and I don't think nothing differently about it. Yeah. But yes, I am filled with gratitude, brother.
yeah.
I'm
And
optimistically pessimistic.
hey, and I'm unapologetically me.
Yes, you are absolutely unapologetically be you.
Hold on,
Absolutely.
hey, what the fuck that mean? You said it with a little attitude. You have
Yeah,
a flavor on it when you said it. Hold up.
no flavor on it, baby. I just literally repeated back what you said. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just double checking. I'm just making sure we good.
BU, how do you handle depression?
I asked that, and y'all, yeah, you fucking skipped over my fucking comment. I wrote that in the comments while I was watching
I
y'all.
just seen it, nigga. That's why I asked you.
I didn't
No,
see that.
I wrote
I
it.
know.
I wrote it
I
on different. Hey, hold up. I wrote on different platforms too.
Yeah,
I
I
wrote on
just
IG
noticed.
Live, YouTube. How I handle depression. I talked to y'all. I oh, she's texting me. I talked to y'all. Like I talk to Marshall every day. Marshall calls me. If I don't answer, he's gonna blow my phone the fuck up. I think me and Marshall are our own therapists, like each other's therapists. He gonna blow me the fuck up until I answer. And like, cause my schedule changed, so sometimes I don't answer. But how I handle it is, I realize and I think about, a lot of people got it worse than me, and my situation ain't as bad as I think it is.
Yes,
That's how I handle it, and I'm like, yo, like this too shall pass.
this too shall pass. Absolutely.
Like it's like, yo, and then I think about, like, I watch a lot of documentaries. I'm like, yo, this person got it way worse than me, and I'm worried. I'm depressed about like my situation. What the fuck, you know?
Right.
And it's like it's not fair. It's selfish actually to do that. That's selfish of me, and I start to realize that's selfish of me. But shit, I went through depression like recently, but I know there's a lot of people relying on me, and me talking to them and getting them through their situation actually helped me get out of depression.
Hmm.
You know,
About that.
so yeah, because you would, like, I went through depression recently. You would never know that, Mister.
Right.
But
Right.
now I'm out of it. You know, so stuff like that, like situations like that, like, and it takes strength. It takes confidence,
Yes.
and it takes what the fuck is that word? Uh, Motivation. You gotta be motivated. I would go to work and put like I can go to work, and this the thing about depression with me. I would go to work. I didn't want to put my problems on anybody else.
Right.
So I go to work. I'll be a regular person. Like, I'm just nobody knows nothing. I go to work. I'm a regular person. Then I
Hmm.
go home, and then like real shit. Like, I go home. I'm an open book. Y'all can ask me anything. I go home, and then shit changes. But I go home. I go to home to my kids, and that shit. I don't want to put my feelings or my energy. That's a good word. I gotta use that word a lot more. Actually, my energy on anybody else, any bad energy on anybody else.
Yes.
So I feel like I have to deal with that stuff within myself, because
Hmm.
everybody is going through some shit. Everybody,
Yes.
we're all. I don't give a fuck who you are. Me, Mister, you're going through some shit. Marshall, you're going through some shit. I'm going through some shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. So yes, real shit. So I don't want that energy. So, and that got me out of depression. Actually, that brought me into back to. I'm always Marquise, but that brought me back to be you.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, that's how I handle it. And then I don't like to put problems on people. My problems on people who's already going through problems,
Yes.
because that makes it worse. Now they're thinking about your problems and they're thinking about their problems. You know.
Mm.
So yeah,
Uh,
I know
So,
I talk too much, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, well, there's no such thing. We're on a fucking talk
Yeah,
show.
I'll be going to fuck off. But all right, Marshall, you.
I don't have any kids. I was never felt fit enough to be a father.
Mm.
That's more of a personal judgmental thing I have on myself. With that said, I'm a great uncle. So my nephew helps me out a lot. He's like my little mini me. He's kind of like reminds everybody of me, younger and everything. The way just some of the stuff he comes up with and some of his mannerisms and some of the things he eats. And, he's kind of like everybody's always asking my sister, how did you have your brother's kid?
Yeah.
And that's no incest happened. We're not going down that road, so you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, but he keeps me when I'm feeling down and everything. I can always go to him, and he's always good. We enjoy whether he'll have me hop on and play Fortnite with him or play Minecraft with him, and he's much better than I am. I don't really play like that, but it's enjoyment. It's a small victory. It's a small win.
Yes, sir. Small joys. Yes. Yes, man. My kids are definitely um, something that keeps me in high spirits. Um, I don't. I've never been someone who suffered with depression. Um, so I'm not the biggest person to speak on it. Um, but anytime that I'm not having a good day or things may not have went my way, uh, my kids are definitely something that keeps my spirits very high. Or if like it was a rough day at work, and I'm like, man, fuck this shit, you know. And I come home and I see these smiley faces and the things that they got that they happy to show me that they created with this money I done worked hard for. It's like you know, this is what I do it for. You know what I mean? I see the fruits of my labor through my children. So I absolutely do understand how kids can be um, a beacon of joy in a dark place, for sure. What are some unconventional therapeutic practices you guys have tried? And how did that work out for
Are we talking cutting?
you? I'm saying unconventional therapy. Hey, hey, this is Therapeutic Thursday. I mean, if that's something you tried, it says unconventional.
Cutting was pretty unconventional.
What type of impact did that have on your mental health?
It was very busy trying to hide it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And when someone noticed, how did it? I mean, like, how did that feel? What was that?
When somebody noticed, it was kind of like, uh, what are you doing and why are you doing this? And of course, you're not going to tell them.
Right. You keep those to yourself.
Yep,
Say it's nothing, and it really is something.
exactly.
Do you think that we're not taught that it's okay to communicate as small people about big things like that?
I think we don't listen to kids long enough.
Mm,
I think a kid will tell you exactly what they want and what they need and where they want to go and everything, and we can set them up and set them on their path and everything like that if you just listen and watch them and just pay attention to what they're interested into and everything. You can sit there and they're pretty resilient. They're smart. They catch on quick. They're like sponges. They learn on pretty fast. They learn on the fly.
This is true. This is true. They definitely are constantly learning. They're in the actually the learning development stages of their brain. Um, mm, mm, mm. Hold on one second.
I just think we need to listen to them more instead of telling them what to do. Let them tell us more what they want and everything,
Yeah.
because they know what they want and everything. I'm not saying they should rule the home or everything like that and let them run wild. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying you should pay attention and listen to what your kids have to say sometimes, because they might actually surprise you.
Oh, my kids surprise me all the time. I'm like, how the fuck you figure that out? I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, oh yeah, you your daddy's son. Well, you your daddy's daughter. That's I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mm-mm. Boy, boy, boy. Hey, BU, what you do today?
What I do today?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I got my guys started. I got my kids ready for school. My kids. That's a good thing about this late night shift. I got my kids ready for school. All that. Bus stop. Everything. Um, and I slept. Nigga, I slept the whole day. I slept and then I talked to the shorty and that's it. Like I ain't do nothing. Then I went to work, bro. Like I'm at work now. Like on the podcast, I'm on the clock. So hey, I'm getting paid right now to podcast. That's hey, what we call that? That's monetizing.
Monetizing,
Yeah, that's monetizing. Like I'm on the clock, nigga. Like I'm getting
let me
paid.
ask you, Maddhadduh, do you face your fears?
Let me hold on. Let me answer that. Hold the fuck
Do I
up. Let me.
face my fears? If it's a snake, no, I'm not facing a snake. I hate snakes. I don't care. Me and snakes will never be friends, and you can't make me like them. So no, I'm not facing my fucking fears. No.
He said, no, I'm not going there. I ain't facing no fucking fears over here. Okay, let me ask you this. Is it any fears that you ever confronted? And how did that go?
Yes. I don't like driving. I drive every day. I hate driving at night. I drive every day. That's a fear every single day.
That's a fear every single day.
That's a fear every single day. I don't like driving at night because it's too dark at night. You really can't see, and then then there's no real street lights anymore, and the headlights are way too bright. So you need sunglasses at nighttime, or you need something to block out the headlights, or else all you see are bright lights coming straight at you, and next thing you know, you're in heaven that way. So I don't know.
Okay, I agree. I mean, I understand that. A lot of people do not like driving at night, so I totally understand. Um,
All right. So all right. With fears. Uh, I think I always. I don't know. It's a couple fears I ain't really get to face because nigga, like my first time on a plane and I had to jump out of it. I never been on an airplane. Nigga, I'm living from Miami. Had to jump out the plane. My first time on the plane when I joined the army. Nigga, that was a fear. Nigga, I was scared every time. Every single time. I had like 30 something jumps.
30 something jobs. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I was scared, nigga, every single and I
Every,
don't know
every,
if you were
every job.
every
On
single
the
jump I
first
was
one,
scared. Every
on
single
the first
jump.
one, you were just as scared.
Nigga, yes. What? I was scared every fucking time, but I did it because
but you
I,
faced it.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
So let me ask you, in facing that fears, what outcome did it do for you, for your mental
Uh,
health?
they told me my first jump. They told me it was a night. They told me you had a wet night jump. That's what they told me, and it was daytime. I'm like, what the fuck they talking about? It's like because you piss yourself and your eyes was closed. It was daytime looking like what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck they talking about? Hey, you know, I'm a lightweight nigga, nigga. I was the last nigga. I was the last nigga landing. I have no weight on me. Nigga, I'm watching everybody just go down. But then they were jealous of me because they would fucking hit the ground hard. Marshall, you know about this military shit. They would hit the ground hard, and I just hit the ground. I'm walking elegantly.
Land like air.
Elegantly, nigga. Hey, I like that word actually. Now that I thought about it, I like that word. I gotta use that more. Uh, yeah, so
You landed
that
elegantly, folks.
that that and then like failure. I don't like failure. So I
Yeah.
always try to figure out that like failure is my biggest fear. Because if I
Mm.
put my mind to something, I have my mind to something, I have to do it, and that's a
Yes,
big fear for me.
absolutely. I like that. I can agree with that. Failure is. I didn't even think that failure was a fear until you just said it. But I'm the same way. Like I do not like to fucking fail at anything.
Yes,
If I fucking if I start it, I want to complete it. I don't give a
yes,
fuck, and it has to be fire.
yes.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
honestly.
I had a fear coming on the podcast.
Oh,
You know
we
what?
seen
Yeah.
Oh wow!
we seen it. We seen it.
Why didn't
Now
do
look
that
at
now?
you, like
Now look at you,
look
man.
at you.
You facing fears every day, baby. Man had it in the building, looking like Eminem for real. And his name is Man Had a Marshall Eminem. Hey, listen, I
I'd
don't
put
know.
my real name up there, and then you'd really think I was Eminem because my initials are M.
Yeah, Edward
Exactly.
Marshall.
Yeah,
Edward Marshall.
my initials are M.
You really am.
I could put my real name up there, but then my initials would be M. So there's no fucking way around it.
Said I'm really him. You might as well just drop them bars. Let me find out you that guy on Instagram that be being Marshall.
Hey, I ain't
It's
gonna lie. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I've been doing some push-ups.
You know, you know
Hey,
some push-ups.
I, I'm, I've been doing some push-ups, boy. I've been pushing shit, boy. I'm proud of me.
What's your little bone head?
Hold up. You ain't scared to talk to me like that?
Nah, brother, nah. Them boy got
I've been pushing. I've been doing
hey,
them. Hey, you see that rock?
you got them, oh, woo, them boy got them on.
Yeah. Hey. You see that rock, nigga?
Yeah, we see it. Like you
Hold
need to
on.
get back in the
Why
gym
you?
a
It
little
sound like you downgrading it a little bit. Hold up.
bit.
What the
I gotta
fuck,
get a
nigga?
little
Hey.
I gotta get a little controversial. I gotta get a little controversial.
Yeah,
Hey, so
this is good.
let me ask you.
What you say? It broke up.
I said, let me ask you.
right?
How does engaging in creative activity contribute to your mental well-being, like being creative?
I
Allows you
think
to get out your
it's
thought.
Anyone can answer
no,
that.
no. I'll answer. It's interacting with people. I think that's what exactly what it is. It's interacting with people, and it's interacting with different people and people that's not like you at all. That's what I think. And then when you interact with different people, that brings different thoughts to you that they say that you never thought about, and then you go back and think about it, and then that brings a different mindset to you as well. So damn, that was a good. Hey, hold on, that was a good ass answer. I like that. That was a good answer.
What you got, man?
Like,
I think it allows me to get my thoughts and my inner thoughts out. Me being a writer, I can start writing and let the pen take over and say what I want to say, feel how I want to feel
Nice.
without judgment or anything. And then if I feel like putting it out to the masses and being judged, so be it. But I may get for every million hates, if I get that one that goes, you know what, that was kind of I kind of felt that. I kind of understood where he's coming from. That's the one I want to hit.
Exactly. It's not about the people that dislike it. I'm only trying to connect with the people who is on the same frequency as me. You know, these people are going to appreciate my craft. It's not for everybody, so I dig that. I
hey,
dig
you
that.
know what I like? You know what I like that
Hold
I
on one
didn't
second.
like in the beginning.
What's that,
I
guys?
like I like when somebody proves me wrong, and I used to hate that shit. That shit used to fuck me up. I like when people prove me wrong. I like controversy. I like when people prove me wrong. That means like it makes me get more on my shit. Like, hey, this shit ain't happening again. Like shit like that. 'Cause you got me fucked up.
Right, right.
And like, and I make a mistake one time, and I would never like make the same mistake again. So, because I learned from that mistake. But I like people proving me wrong, and I like proving people wrong. Actually, too, both ways.
Of course. Right. I see how they can go both ways. Let me ask
Yeah.
you,
So,
what type of what are some simple, like meaningful techniques that you use on a daily to stay grounded?
all right, repeat the question.
What type of techniques do you use, like meaningful techniques do you use on a daily to stay grounded?
Walks.
I talk to y'all. I like people. I talk to people.
Right.
Marshall calls me every day. I talk to Marshall. Me and you had a conversation earlier today. Like we talked. I talk to people. Like
And you
and
connecting with people is how you stay grounded.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
And for Matt and Marshall,
I
a small technique that you can do daily to stay grounded is just like taking a
Walks.
nice walk. Yes, sir. I
I
like
take the
that.
dog for the walk. I take a dog for the walk. Take the dog for a walk. Need to get out of the house. Need some few minutes. Need some air. Take the dog for a walk.
Yeah, I like that. I think um, a way to stay grounded for me would probably piggyback off our earlier question that we had about gratitude. I think very simply, um, being able to being thankful for everything and not looking at life as I'm supposed to have this, is looking at life like, oh, I'm so thankful that I have this and that, keeps me grounded. I think me feeling appreciative of life and of my circumstances and of my conditions of my life, and my understanding in mind, because it's so many people who are lost, because of their understanding and belief system. So I just be so grateful and happy that I do have my own sound mind and understanding. And I think that's what help keeps me grounded and humble, you know. And knowing that, nothing in life is guaranteed. Like I could not wake up tomorrow. Like I could drop dead tomorrow. Like I could have a stroke. Like anything could happen. Like the worst could happen. So like I take nothing for granted. I appreciate everything, if that makes sense. And I think that's what helped keep me centered and grounded.
Hey, hey, and I would say, fucking up keeps me grounded too, cause
Hmm.
and I don't contribute that to failure, but sometimes I be fucking up. I like, damn, I gotta do better, type shit. I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
I done fucked up. How do I fix this and make it like to where it was, like relationship wise, work wise, anything wise, like life wise, fucking up that keeps me grounded. Cause you gotta
Hmm.
fuck up to know, like to know you gotta do better. You
Yes.
have to fuck up to know you gotta do better, no matter what.
I
So
respect that.
yeah, that's another thing.
Unless
And
you're
I be
treated
fucking
like
up.
a
Like
constant fuck up. Unless you're treated like a constant fuck up and you're not.
it
What should
depends on
what,
how you handle it. What do you mean about that? Like, what do you mean by that? Like,
If you're constantly getting treated like a constant fuck up, you're gonna start feeling bad.
you're gonna start feeling like you're a fucked up.
mm,
But I still think that goes back to that, being a product of your environment. You are in an environment that's toxic for you, so they, instead of loving on you, they belittle you and shame you and, talk down on you, and that actually have negative impacts on your characteristic and your self esteem and how you feel about your own worthiness. If your mom never gave you any real love and nourishment, excuse me, not even your mom, because it doesn't have to be your mom. If no one in your adolescence was ever nurturing or loving and showing you a real caring spirit, then you're gonna always feel like no one loves you, and you're gonna always be lost and wondering what love is because you've never seen an example of it.
Or
Most of us have a
trying to make somebody happy that's never satisfied.
yes.
That is the
hey,
tiring one.
Marshall, Marshall,
That's the tiring. That's the tiring one. Trying to make somebody happy that's never satisfied.
Yes.
yeah, Marshall, yeah, you hit the nail on the head with that statement, actually.
Nail in the coffin. Yes, we did. Yes.
So, Antonio, all right, Mister, so did you ever have an impact on that, like not being loved or not feeling loved early on in your childhood or anything, or like did any of that impact you?
Mm. Okay. Um, I didn't. I felt it was a okay. So a little backstory on me. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know my biological father like personally. Like I know of him. I have his phone number, but I've never met him physically ever in my entire life. I'm 35 years old. So I grew up with my mother's husband. Once they was like, once I was like six, they got married. So I've always been treated like the stepchild, and I kind of felt that. And he would treat his children a little differently than he would treat me and my sister that wasn't his. And so growing up like that, it made me never want to make a child feel that way, you know.
Yes.
So even when I got married, um, she had a daughter before me, and I treated her like she was mine. And when I met another woman and had children with her, and we had an extended relationship, I also treated her son like he was mine. And I mean, and still would do anything for both of them and still consider them my children, even though I'm not with the
Yeah.
mothers. You know what I mean? That's just how. So I guess it affected me in a way that it made me not want to ever make someone else feel that way. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I had the same conversation with somebody earlier today. So yeah, and that's deep because you don't want nobody to go through the pain you went through.
Right. Of
That's
course
what
not.
it is.
Of course not.
And it's
And once
like,
you know what that, and once you know what that feels like, you don't want to project that onto no one else. You know,
yes,
especially if you got
exactly.
any type of heart. If you really got any conscience, you don't want to project negativity onto someone just for no reason.
And especially having girls like the girls that I inherited these girls. And
Mhm.
nigga, their dad told me, nigga, you can have them. And I'm like, yo, these are my kids now. You have nothing. You can give over all your rights. You can do what the fuck ever you want. Nigga, these are my kids.
Yeah.
Like straight like that. Real simple. Like you ain't do for them. Like no, nigga. And then he want to get buff. I'm like, the address is here. We can talk about it or we can handle it. This the address. And then he disappeared.
Hmm. That's crazy.
And I'm like, yo, these are
So
these are
so
some
so so
lovely these are some lovely
they definitely
girls.
yours. So they definitely yours. He
They
don't even
was
want to
yeah,
take
there was
responsibility.
more yeah, there was mine since then. So and
Yeah.
then they call me daddy. They call me daddy. Nigga, what
Right. Right.
the fuck?
Commendable man for stepping into that role. I think it take a real
Yeah,
man to be the
because they
father of
didn't
someone else's
deserve it
kid.
just cause they didn't deserve it just cause he didn't get along with their mother. Y'all,
Right.
both of them took that fucking whatever the fuck they did, and they took that risk, and y'all had kids. So like,
It
nigga,
takes it takes two.
exactly.
It takes two.
And she was reaching out. I was reaching out to him. I was like, yo, you can meet with us. I'll meet you with the kids and all that. Like, nigga, everything. I meet you with the kids, and he denied everything. And then it came to a day where he wanted to claim on child support. I said, nigga, you got me fucked up. And hey, look at me close. Nigga, he, he had me fucked up. So, like, what the fuck, nigga? No, you're not claiming shit. The fuck? You're
So let
not
me ask
claiming.
you though. You say you're not claiming nothing. So
Yeah,
the
you got me
topic is
fucked up.
you said that you got me fucked up. The topic is
Yeah.
forgiveness and healing, be forgiveness and healing.
All
How do
right,
you process forgiveness for
I
yourself and
forgave.
others?
I forgave him for, not for him, but for me,
Okay.
because I don't want to have any negative thing on my mind
Hmm.
because like y'all know me. I go to fuck off. I don't want that. I don't want no negative. So I forgave him. Hey, hold on. Let me say it like this. I forgave him for giving me for not forgiving me my girls. I forgave him for giving me my girls that I have now. And
Okay.
after that, like my oldest, she was like 4. I think she was 4 when all this happened. My oldest, she was 4. She's the only one who remembers him, and she used to ask about him like when I first got there, and it used to bother me. They used to bother me like a motherfucker. Like this motherfucker ain't doing shit. And you're like, look, you asking for him. Like it bothered me. Hey, I ain't gonna lie
Yeah.
to you, bro. Real shit. It bothered me, but then she grew to love me, and we grew as a family, and then yeah, we just grew as one. Like you can watch my my social medias. These are my kids. Like so now they don't ask for him. Like never actually. Other than her, they don't ask for him. So
Respect.
I forgave him. I forgave him because I needed to forgive. I needed clearance in my mind. Cause not I was nigga. I wanted to go the fuck off.
Hmm.
I got a temper. I wanted to go the fuck off, bro. I got a temper, and then like that day I had a conversation with him, and then his sisters called the wifey, the lady, and they was like such and such, such and such, and I'm like, all right, come on. But I had already
Yeah.
offered, like, yo, come, like, yo, I had already offered, like, to be mutual. Now we ain't
Yeah.
mutual. Now, like, we're going to court. Yeah,
Shit done got
now we ain't
real.
mutual. I tried. Yeah, shit got real. We're going to court now, and like, now you see it now. Them back kids. So it is what it is. And it hurt. It hurt me in the beginning because I never want a dad to be out of their kid's life, but he forced it. He forced it, and I didn't like it. So I was like, all right, I'll show you how to be a fucking father. I'll show you how to be a fucking dad. That's what I did, and I'm still doing it. And it's been 10 years. And you know what? And I kept them on my fucking social media, and they gonna watch every fucking shit, everything. And I did it on purpose. So yeah.
That's what's up, brother. Maddhadduh Marshall, what is your take on forgiveness and healing?
That at the end of it all, in forgiveness and healing, you can forgive everybody, you can forgive everything, but at the end of the day, you have to forgive yourself, and that's the
Absolutely.
hardest part to do.
That's
Whether it
the
is
hardest
for
part to do.
forgiving yourself, and that is something that's still being worked on.
Yes. Respectfully. Man, this has turned out to be a very good therapeutic Thursday. I appreciate it, fellas. Um, Boundaries. How important is it to set boundaries for you fellas? How
Uh,
important is boundaries to your mental? How important is boundary to your mental health? And do you set boundaries?
I ain't got no fucking boundaries. It depends. Hey, I ain't got no motherfucking boundaries. Hey, Tony, you already know.
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
got no
yeah.
motherfucking. You motherfucker already know. I ain't got no fucking boundaries. Hey, you got to set boundaries for me.
I got
I ain't got no
boundaries, walls,
fucking
and
boundaries.
domes. I got boundaries, a wall, and a dome.
He said, I got
I ain't got
boundaries,
no
wall, and
fucking boundaries.
dome. He said, I am Fort Knox in this motherfucker,
Yeah,
okay?
I
I
ain't
am
got.
a fortress that cannot be entered without approval, okay? You have to have proper documentation to enter into this lab. That is
Uh,
Mad Hatter Marshall.
What?
I have
Hey, so
boundaries,
what?
walls, and a dome.
Yeah, I ain't got none. Or I ain't gonna say that. I'll pick and choose my boundaries. But hey, you got to tell me your boundaries that you got for me. That's it. I ain't got no boundaries.
He said he
Mister,
don't
what
have no
about you?
boundaries, but he said he don't have no boundaries, but he will respect your boundaries. Got
Yeah,
it. um,
yeah, real.
yeah, I have boundaries. Yeah, it's certain things. I'm, I
Like
feel
what?
like
Explain.
I'm a man of integrity. I'm not going to do anything that jeopardizes my integrity.
All right, explain deeper.
I'm not going to sell myself um, to an industry, but jeopardize things that I believe in and core values of myself that makes me who I am, just for the sake of going viral or entertainment
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna suck
or
dick for money.
you know, definitely not. I have boundaries. I don't like people in my personal space that you know. Um, I don't like to be talked to a certain way. Um, I create boundaries for myself. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you talk to me crazy if you think I'm not gonna sit here and listen to it. I'm not the type of person that is. I'm not gonna go eye for eye with you. That's not who I am. I feel like I'm more of a higher
Hey,
integrity
hey,
man.
hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Because you went off on me the other day. And I was like, you ain't scared to talk to me like that? And you said, hell no.
That's not going eye for eye with you. That's just that you know that no,
I
I'm
said,
not.
look, you ain't scared to talk to me like that. And like, you was like, hell no. I'm like, I ain't got shit to say to this nigga no more.
You're a silly man.
Nah,
Oh
man,
man,
I,
what
I
am I
feel
gonna
you.
do? What
I
I'm gonna
don't know,
do is
I
just
don't know what I don't know what y'all gonna do with me. It's just gonna be me. It's
so. Before we be- before we wrap it up tonight, a life lesson. Everybody, give me one life lesson that you learned and lived
don't trust these hoes. Damn it. What? That was a nice lesson. Hey, I learned that when I moved from the bill. Don't trust these hoes. That's it.
Please don't.
Hey,
Don't
don't
worry
trust these
about the
hoes.
ocean level, because when is the ocean level?
Oh, you
I
deep.
love that. I love that. Don't worry about the ocean level, because when it's the ocean never level. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that.
Another life lesson. Hold on. What's yours before? Because I'm gonna repeat again.
A life lesson. I think a life lesson of mine is what's done in the dark will always come to light.
Okay. So you've seen a lot of shit kind of like,
Yeah, yeah.
mm,
And I done did a lot of shit that I thought that, wasn't gonna never come to light. And of course, anything done in the dark shall come to light.
mm.
It's just a matter of time and when. But things reveal themselves. Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
How did it make me feel? It
Yeah.
made me have to take account. It made me have to take accountability,
Okay.
and accountability when you know you in the wrong. It never feels good, but it's a mature thing. It makes you like it makes you sit back and really uh, think about how you put yourself in that predicament, and it makes
Yeah.
you evaluate how, and it makes you evaluate how you could mitigate the situation differently.
Now you've been using some words today, motherfucker. Hold on. You've been reading the dictionary and shit. Hold on. No, I feel like, hey, I feel like,
I'm 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 Mississippi sexual. It's only fitting.
yeah. So I feel like, yo, with the conversation, we had a personal conversation about a certain situation, and I feel like, when we're not gonna discuss the whole situation, but I feel like if you don't give a fuck, I ain't gonna give a fuck either. That's what I felt like with that. You know what you know what the fuck I'm talking about, right or no?
Right, right. I guess.
No, you
I
do.
guess.
I
Huh? Um, I'm I'm such a I'm such a I'm such a forward thinker, bro, that
yeah,
you know anything from yesterday that I cannot change, being that I cannot change nothing from yesterday, I don't concern myself with. I really just try to focus on the future and
yeah. That's
operate
why.
and
Yeah.
operate
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
and operate in channels that I can change. So
Yeah,
I don't dwell on anything from yesterday, bro. Today's a new day.
yeah.
We
That's
can't get
why I'm
yesterday.
glad. Like what they're saying.
We can't get yesterday back. You know what I mean? Like I'm never the type of person like I don't get angry. You know what I mean? Excuse me. I get everyone get angry, but I don't dwell in anger. I don't dwell in frustration. I
Nigga,
don't
nigga,
dwell in.
you yelled at me.
Am I human? Am I not allowed to yell?
Yeah, yeah. You're allowed. You yelled at me,
Okay.
and I was like, nigga, what?
I told you I didn't yell at you. I was talking to you like a man, and if you felt
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
offended, you put your foot
Yeah,
down. That's what I
yeah,
said.
yeah, and yeah. You did say that, and I respect. Like it was respectful both between both of us. You know.
Yeah. Because
So
I
it
didn't
was.
call you out your name, and I wasn't talking to you
Yeah,
any crazy way. You know, it was just I
I
was
said,
talking to you as a man to another man.
yeah. I was like, is this
And,
nigga yelling at me?
but I was talking up, and usually, I'm real chill in my voice. If I speak up, it automatically makes you sound like I'm yelling at you. You know what I mean?
No, but we need conversations like that because like even the next day we were cool. Like we need that. Like we need that. We need to be able to
I'm
get through
going.
situations like that easily. It
I'm
wasn't a big deal.
going. It's never going to be a big deal. Nothing in life. Listen, everything in life is temporary. Be you
Yes.
and my listeners over here at Art for Change and Matt Hatter
Yeah.
Marshall. Everything in life is temporary. So being that everything in life is temporary, it, why would I take too much time on something that is so ministered? It's like something that is so small. Like it's something that's so
Yeah.
micro. Like it's so much things to be concerning myself with. How could I dare? spend too much valuable time that I cannot produce back on something so micro. Like that's just how I feel about the situation. So that's
Yeah,
I like the Bible says they get angry but sin not. You know what I mean? So like we're all subject to being angry. You know what I mean? That's just an emotion, but don't dwell on it. You know what I mean? Don't let that shit
yeah.
fuck your whole day up. You know what I mean? Something that happened at 8 o'clock in the morning is not gonna bother me at 8 o'clock at night. Ain't no fucking way. I'm not gonna let you rob me of my day like that. That's just how I think.
Nah, I feel that. All right, I love the way you said it because like I said, we talked the next day. It was regular. We ain't even talk about what we talked about the previous day. We just left it alone, and it was regular. And I like that. Like people need to learn how to do that, though. That's what I'm saying. Because we're you're gonna have differences with everybody. You're gonna have
Yes,
differences with everybody, and then you got to get through those differences because people hold a lot of grudges and everything like that. That's what I'm
that's too
saying.
much weight. That's too much
Yeah,
weight.
and then now you keep thinking about it. Keep like nigga, I ain't got time for this shit.
That's too much weight, man. I can't hold nothing like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Fuck
That's too
no.
heavy. That's too heavy for me, brother. Life is too short, bro. You know what I mean? I let go and I let God. Anything that's out of my control is hey, it's in God's hands.
Yeah, I agree.
Shit.
All
It
right,
ain't for me,
let's
Big G. That's all you play. You know what I mean? That ain't for me
hey,
to
hey, don't do that.
involve myself with. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
do that. Don't fucking do that.
No, no, for real. This is how I handle it. Everything, brother. Listen, listen. If I put shit in my own hands, then I'm telling God that He can't be God. I'm telling Him that I don't trust his his uh his way of handling things. I don't think He gonna handle the situation and in the way that fits me best. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the steering wheel. No, hell no. I have too much faith in God to take the steering wheel from him. I surrender everything to God so that He can take the steering wheel. See, God doesn't just come into your home and tell you what to do and tell you how to clean it up. He don't do that. That's your house. He knocks on the door and asks, "And will you come? Would you let Him in?" You know what I mean? So you have to surrender all to God. And once I surrender all to God, I live life differently. I feel like that's why I don't feel depressed or anxiety or anything. I worry for nothing because I know that He has me, you know. And if it wasn't true, it wouldn't. I don't believe that it would have been made it to His holy Bible. See, there's different literatures, but there's only one holy Bible. You know what I mean? There's reasons why other books didn't make it to the holy Bible. You know what I'm saying? Different reasons why there's different doctrines. You know what I'm saying? And um, there's too much content in the book that doesn't benefit the party that everyone says created the Bible. So it's like if you read it for yourself, you will see, you know what I mean, for it the truth in it for your own understanding. But if you read it as a child in church with your family, being forced to, that's not the same as you picking up the Bible and having your own slow down interpretation of your own understanding and one on one with God. Once you do that for yourself, that's when you create a personal relationship with God. And once you create that personal relationship with God, you will navigate and look at life differently, and nothing will matter. You will see things that is worth putting your concern in, and things that is not worth putting your concern in. And you move differently, bro. You feel differently. Like you know what I mean? Like I gave you the analogy when we was having a conversation. I said, bro, I am a big ship, you know what I'm saying, out in the ocean. It takes a mighty wave to rock this boat. You know what I'm saying? Like
You stick out
Yeah.
in the crowd while trying to be a fly on the wall.
exactly. Yeah.
Nah, but I like that conversation we had, and it was the most honest conversation we could have had. You know, because we held no punches. We didn't lie. I kept it real. You kept it real, and that was it. It was like, all right, fuck it. And like we need more people. No, real shit. And we need more people like that. I like that because it was like nobody's like that. You're
Man,
like
it's
that. I'm
adults.
like that. No, nobody's
It's a,
like that.
it's adults, man. You just gotta be adults. That's all.
Yes.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, random boy.
Man, we gotta agree to disagree, man. We still gotta coexist.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Let's wrap it.
Like, listen, all right, but this has been a good show, fellas. I appreciate you, man, Heather, for being my co-pilot on the show tonight.
You're
Of
welcome.
course, BU, thank you for jumping in when you can, my brother. I know you're working late night shifts, so when you pop up, it's
I got
always
like five
appreciated.
more hours. I got like 5 more hours actually. Fuck.
Exactly. Um, And for you listeners and followers, man, we thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you for supporting us. We will continue to support you, man. If you got any artists that want to come on the platform, reach out to us in our DMs. I am at Mr. Sepio underscore Mr. underscore Sepio Sexual on Instagram. Um, that is what is it? What's your Instagram? Be you?
Hey, it's BU underscore
BU underscore.
BHEEYOU. I switched it up. I changed it. So yeah,
Okay,
it's BU BHEEYOU underscore. That's it. And
exactly.
hey, holla at your boy.
So, you know what I'm saying? If you play an instrument, if you sing, if you songwrite, if you're an artist, if you're an author, if you're a poet, if you have any music, if you do anything pertaining to art, if you're a sculptor, if you paint, if you draw, if you are an aspiring artist and you're ready for the world to know who you are and you want to be interviewed and you want to be able to showcase your artistry, Art for Change is the platform for you. So tune in, lock in with us, and we're gonna keep on rocking. We'll keep arting for change. Peace and love, y'all. Until next time, man. Like and subscribe. Peace.
Let's get it. BU.